power struggle between Nicole and Mahmoud is getting worse, and it's only what, day 1 and day 2 in America? They say they want to start over, yet Nicole wants things her way and Mahmoud wants things his way. Why are these two together? Nobody knows. Let's react to the mess that was this last episode. Hi guys, welcome back to Nikki Faces Reality. I'm Nikki. We're here to discuss the latest mess from Nicole and Mahmoud in 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After. Before we get into the mess, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Yeah, I thought that we could unpack the latest episode because we're seeing old stones being turned over, and yeah, let's go right where we left off, which was the boardwalk. So he walked away. We saw that much.
All covered up, and he was just like, and she was like staring at him too, and I was like, just go.
He wasn't staring like that, and
I know it is. I know this is really hard for him, and it's only been one day together, but
yeah.
I've been trying so hard to make him happy.
Have you?
He doesn't seem to be responding to anything.
Okay. Yes, I feel like she's doing stuff, but she's doing stuff for her. She wants to feel good. I don't think that she's asked him, is there something that you want to do? You know what I mean? I also just have a problem with her wanting him to like perform happiness when he's distraught. It's literally day 1.
And he runs into this girl,
and
then all of a sudden, like, his eyes light up.
Okay, so about his eyes lighting up. They didn't. Not from what we saw on camera. But I did see him stop. And someone in the comments brought up, and I was like, oh, we don't know what she has told him about Muslim people in America. She's made it seem like she has never seen a Muslim person in her life. That when she moved to Egypt, she was oppressed. She just had no idea what was going on. It was like a brand new world. And so when he was coming to America, she was like, anything goes here. And it's like, Muslim people exist everywhere. She just seems like to be like in her own bubble. And so someone pointed out that she's probably painted a completely different world to him, which is probably why he was surprised at seeing a Muslim girl. He's like, wait, oh, people do cover up here? People do show their religious practice outwardly? It's not like this drastic ordeal? So if anything, I feel like him seeing another Muslim person was like the veil being lifted. And so now it's going to be a problem for Nicole because he's going to hold her to the standards that he wanted her to hold up in Egypt. Like, sure, she could be a little jealous that he, seemed to like have a moment of attentiveness towards this person and not her. But I think this is like a bigger deal because she knows that this is going to set a new expectation, an expectation that she practically ran away from in Egypt,
Of course, I feel I might not ever be the one that he really wants.
Then why be together?
Because he's the one in the past with a history of chatting with other girls. Give me the attention that I felt like he gave her in that moment.
It's literally, that was like 5 seconds. He just got here. Like, let him live up to it. Let him have a few days. And then complain.
Why?
Why? Because I don't need everything to be with you, and it's not.
That's true. That's insulting.
Well, you know what?
Day 1?
If you want like Arab women, then that's what you should do. You should go back to Egypt.
But you knew that.
I saw the whole thing.
These two are halfway compromising, and it's so annoying because it's like, if you know that's what he wants, remove yourself. If you know that you want a Muslim woman and your wife is not gonna, convert to that, like actually, because I know she converted by word, but she's not upholding that lifestyle, then get out of her way. Like, both of them need to like stop forcing it, and if they're going to force it, they need to actually compromise, and they're not compromising. It's a pissing contest.
I think I had a lot of emotions bottled up from the past.
I bet.
This reminds me of sometimes in Egypt where nothing that I did was ever good enough for him.
So this also makes me think, like, did they not talk at all when they made up? Like, was there no real conversation of like, this needs to change. I feel this. Like, there was nothing like that. It was just like, yeah, we'll get back together. Here's the visa. Like, I can't wrap my head around making such a big move on his end and him and her making such a big commitment to bringing him and not divorcing him and not having those kind of conversations.
Time I feel like I love him and I've put so much time and effort.
Oh, is love worth your lack of peace of mind?
It just falls apart in one day. Tell me where you are.
Him.
Mahmoud, you can't just cross the street like that.
Girl, jaywalking exists in America. It's fine. He's fine.
Did you leave?
Why? Because you said like, okay, if you're doing that.
Why did you leave?
Oh, well, yeah, if you want an Arab woman, you should go get one.
Like, why I'm here now?
This is so annoying.
That's what I want to know.
So, yeah, why I'm
sitting there like,
Who did that?
Well, he's allowed to be sad, you dumb.
I never did that, and you just think that your mind, so it's not my problem now.
Yeah, he shouldn't have to perform. My thing is, she's complaining about him being day one. She was months and months in Egypt. Not one time, like 3 times. She was freaking crying, being mopey, like she was literally Eeyore. So I just find it so hypocritical that she's nitpicking his reaction or lack of reaction day one. It's crazy.
Right. Woman, it is the most true thing you can do.
Yeah, I don't think that he's perfect, but I don't think he'd disrespect her like that. See? It's a big deal. He's probably seeing all these white people. Someone that practices his same religion.
I miss my family, I miss my friends.
Right.
It just makes me feel sad.
Right, it's something familiar, and I just feel like she's so almost like overwhelming him on top of like everything. She's a bit suffocating.
That you're a womanizer?
That's not
I
fair.
don't know what you talk about it. I just come here because I want to be with you.
Yeah, I feel like he wouldn't have come to America without her.
I do love you, Mahmoud. Maybe I saw her as a symbol of like what you do want.
I totally get that if it wasn't day one.
Yesterday.
Exactly. Like, you're being ridiculous.
Okay.
I think her insecurities are being so consuming.
Change for him. I know it is. We have to make this work.
Okay,
It's our
girlie.
last shot.
You keep saying it's your last shot, but I don't believe you. Because the last trip to Egypt was the last shot. So at this point, unless he leaves her.
Till we will work and that.
So they're back in her place, I guess. Their place.
So last night, Mahmoud and I got into a giant fight.
That you picked.
I noticed Mahmoud locking eyes with a woman in hijab.
Oh my
In
goodness.
Egypt, I tried to make Mahmoud happy by, covering my hair, covering my body. But now that he's in America, I'm no longer going to compromise myself.
I get that. I totally get that, not wanting to compromise yourself, but then stop being with someone that requires this. You're like a bull in a china shop. Like she's showing too much elbow right now. You know what I mean? It's so weird. Also, are we gonna hear about this fight for the entirety of their season? Oh, this is so annoying.
I got this sense that you want a traditional Muslim woman.
But he's always said that.
Covers completely, covers her hair. And I can only be like who I am, and I like me, and I want you to like me too, but I can't be that girl.
And you should find someone that can accept that. You deserve that. But he deserves what he wants
that I'll
too.
never be who Mahmoud wants me to be. And it's not like I'm trying to be disrespectful to him, because I'm not. I'm trying to respect my own self.
Says the lady that went to the airport with a crop top.
Like, you cover your body, I still want that.
Okay.
It's important to me because, like, I grew up like that, and I feel more comfortable.
Oh.
This is how I change. It's like change.
Oh.
You know,
He said you're showing elbow. I'm allowing that. I'm compromising.
I just start changing my mind about
Hey.
to be with you.
Ah.
I
is compromise for him, meaning this is the bar right now. Any more skin than this?
For you.
Like full control of my own actions. I'm not doing bad things. Like I'm just being like a normal human.
I didn't say no to
Being
you.
Muslim or being conservative isn't abnormal.
So
It's
important
just
to me.
different.
And this is part of my religion.
Mahmoud would have married me as a Christian. I didn't have to convert to Islam. But at the time, agreeing to convert to Islam really made Mahmoud happy. For Mahmoud,
This is so crazy to me. How are you almost 40 years old and converting to a religion that you didn't have to convert to, only to then be like, F you, I'm not going to partake in this? I don't know which one of these two are crazier. Her for just diving into a religion like that and playing stupid, or him for accepting to continue a relationship with someone that literally disregards his faith. They're both just I'm like at a loss for words, because she says he would have married her anyway without converting. And I think, sure, he would have, but also he would have still required for his partner to be conservative. I think like being Muslim is practicing the faith, and there are practices within that. But being conservative and showing less skin is just conservative people across the board, not just Muslim. And he would have required that. And I just feel like there's still a disconnect for Nicole, which just proves that she just doesn't get it.
he wants, and I fully support that. But let me make decisions for myself. Step by step or something.
Step by step is that you showing.
I will see if I accept that or not. If I
Like take it step by step or something.
Step by step is you showing elbow, girl.
I will see if I accept that or not.
Good for him.
If I can't, this will be hard to be.
Together, you both need to walk away, honestly. Let's see about
Now
that.
after I come here, she tried to change everything.
Oh, so she enticed him to come to America with like, oh, we're gonna find compromise. And then he's here and she's like, actually, my way or the highway. The thing about it is that I feel like Mahmoud is not desperate to be in America. This was never his American dream. So this may backfire and he will leave. Because if this was anyone else that I'm like, oh, like they, dreamt of coming to America, I'd be like, you know what? They'll eat it. They'll deal with it. Or they'll leave her and stay in America. I feel like he's just like, give me an opportunity to go. Make me go. Provoke me. And I will leave. So if I were Nicole, if I really want to make this work, I really would tread lightly.
I have to understand like everything not going to change at first.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to change at all. I feel like they trigger each other, it seems like. Body language is so weird in these.
To meet me in the middle about the way I dress.
Girl, look at the belly.
Plans with my friends Leslie, Olga, and Olga's husband Julian for Mahmoud to meet all of them. So things were going better until I walked out wearing a dress that showed part of my back.
Well, then you know that.
He was being immodest, and now he's refusing to talk to me.
I mean, you know who you married. She is showing a little back, and it can be interpreted as sexual. But then again, from the front, it looks like a church dress. So.
My friends are expecting you, so are you gonna go?
No. No, he's ignoring her.
Why not?
I don't want to go, Nicole.
Ay.
You're seriously gonna?
I just feel like she wants change immediately, and in provoking him, she thinks that he's just gonna accept and swallow it, and he's not. This is so, oh God.
You act like that right now?
Yeah, I'm serious. I got that. Like.
Yeah, girl, you know that. You know who you married. You know what you're wearing.
I'm trying to meet Nicole and Amelia about her clothing.
Oh, this is so hard to watch.
Accept her way here. She just like here is like, is my way or not?
Yeah, that is how she's
It's not
acting.
fair because she tried so hard to be an Egypt and she can't.
Right.
Now she wants me to be American after like only 2 days.
Yeah, and you're not American, and you
My
just
friends
got
and I'm
here.
looking forward to meeting you. That's the whole purpose of this dinner.
Then you should have not picked another fight.
When you make plans, you should keep them, right?
Right? And you should keep promises,
He can't
Nicole.
be a recluse just because he's upset with me. Exposed to American culture.
You don't want to see your crusty
learn about his
friends.
new home. I mean, if he does that, he could kind of loosen up a bit.
The thing about it, he's not going to loosen up. This is who he is. This is who he was when she met him. The man that you got, that's the man that came to America.
Honestly, I'm clueless as to what it's going to take for Mahmoud
Oh, yeah.
to think differently. I don't know.
Clueless? I don't think, I mean, maybe she is clueless. Do you guys think she's clueless?
We agreed to go, and now you don't want to go because a little piece of my back is showing?
Yeah.
Yes, seriously.
It's a lovely dress, but is it worth your marriage?
So crazy, Mahmoud.
Okay, next time be naked.
Oh,
This
Mahmoud,
is in Egypt. Like, I can wear whatever I want in my own house.
you can wear that same thing in Egypt too. That's not the problem. The problem is the man that you chose and the religion that you said willingly on your own that you were joining.
You can, okay? I'm done. Give me.
That's so passive aggressive on his part, being like, be naked then. But
This is exactly what was happening in Egypt that I didn't want to have happen here.
I just,
So, it's the forest.
oh, divorce. Yes, I agree.
It's like talking to a, rock.
Same for him, I'm
Anytime
sure.
any kind of difficult thing comes up or any conflict, his way of handling it is to threaten me with divorce, saying he doesn't want to even be with me anymore.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Just go.
They really should have divorced then, honestly.
I want a husband who accepts who I am and who lets me make decisions for myself
Girly.
and not threaten to divorce me every time we have even a small little problem.
Yeah, that's not who you married, babes.
I'm asking you one more time, do you want to go or not?
Run! Lovely dress. Have fun at dinner. Maybe meet a new guy. I'm kidding. She's married. I'm kidding. She looks lovely. That's a fierce coat. Ay. These two. You know what? Shame on these two. Because she expected him to come to America and be like, I'm American now. Everything I was raised with doesn't matter. Land of the free. And that's not how it goes. And I don't know if he was like, oh, I'm going to come to America and because of my sacrifice, she's going to, it's going to be easier for her to be conservative in the ways that I need. They are forcing it. And the passive-aggressive digs that they both make, I honestly don't know how they've made it this far. I would love to know what you guys think about these two. They are so messy. But then again, that's reality. Reality is messy. Thank you for facing reality today with me. And yeah, I will see you in the next one.